Hey guys, Dr. Ben here, Functional Medicine Centers. Welcome. So excited to have you on the call today. So we're going to be talking about something that everybody wants. I don't think there's a single person out there that would give it up if they had it, and that is all day energy. So welcome. If you guys are new to our videos, go ahead and like or follow our page. If you've been on here before, welcome back. Go ahead and pop down below where you guys are watching from. Again, we are looking at all day energy. Everybody, if they were given all day energy, they would take it and they would run with it and they would have a totally different life than what they have now. If somebody's tired, if somebody's crashing in the afternoon, in the morning, if they're just, I say walking through quicksand is what a lot of people tell us. Hey, Candy down in Fort Worth, great to see you. You know, that walking through quicksand feeling, if you're having that afternoon slump where you have to grab a Red Bull or a coffee or walk around the office until you find somebody that's got some little candies or chocolates, anything where your energy is not consistent all day long, you can have a different experience on life, and the experience of life that you're having with that decreased energy is not living to your full potential. So for anybody that's been in as a patient, I have this same energy, and you've seen it. I have this same energy at 8 o'clock in the morning as I do at 5 o'clock at night. Hey, Charlene in Kansas City, great to see you. So this energy can be consistent all day long. Sherry from Springfield. My parents are down in Mountain Home right now, and we may send one of our kids down over spring break to see him or see them go fishing. So again, you can have this consistent all day energy every day, all the time, if you do what you need to do, if you get your body healthy. And energy is not just about, oh good, I can run around and do things, but it's really being able to do more and give more and be that vital self that you want to be that grandma you want to be, get down on the floor and play with your grandkids. You know, if you're 20 years old and you're in college and you want to be able to be that vibrant self, Nancy, good to see you there in Golden. If you want to be that full life, see, this is where we are. You need to be enjoying life. You need to be present. You need to be vibrant. The last thing you want to do is look back 10 years, 20, 30, 40 years from now and go, whew, I made it through. I survived. I was able to at least get through my life. That is not how you want to live. But so many patients that we see are living that way. And so what do you need to do right now to get all day energy? I'm going to give you 3 steps that you can do today to get your energy back, to get your vitality back. So number 1, and that is going to be, you have to have good quality sleep. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Sleep is absolutely crucial to have that. Hilda, good to see you down there in Aurora. So if any of you guys, if you've got any type of smartwatch, Fitbit, anything like that, give me a thumbs up if you've got one of those out there. And if you use it to track your sleep, and why it's so important to actually monitor and track your sleep, because you can try different things, but a lot of times we're like, maybe I slept better, maybe I didn't. But if you monitor it, there's some thumbs up out there. Does anybody actually track their sleep and see what makes it better or worse? So this is what we do with our blood sugar monitoring. Hey, Paula, good to see you up there in Wyoming. This is what we do with our blood sugar monitors. We see, okay, what makes it better? What makes it worse? You need to do those things with your sleep as well. You need to track your sleep and go, okay, hey, I tried a melatonin. I tried a salt bath before bed. I used lavender this night. I used some magnesium. Try different things and see what changes. See where you go, oh, hey, I actually had more deep sleep on that night. 2 nights in a row I did X, Y, or Z versus the other nights I only had 1 hour of deep sleep. So you've got to monitor that sleep state. You got to practice good sleep hygiene. Turn off your TV, iPad, phone, all of those things at least an hour before bed. Turn those down. Hey, Heidi, good to see you in Kansas. Turn down your lights if you have dimmer switches. Orange, reddish light bulbs are going to be great. Salt lamps, anything along those lines to calm that brain down and get that better quality sleep state. So, but you've got to track it. You've got to monitor it. If you've got any type of device to do that, Fitbit, smartwatch, anything along those lines. Carol, good to see you there in Westminster. You've got to be able to monitor those and see what happens. So Candy, ultimately where I want people to get though is to not have to take external things to get that quality sleep. So if you're doing what you need to do, if you're exercising like you need to, if you're calming yourself down, we shouldn't need to do CBD oil. We shouldn't need to do melatonin, magnesium, any of these external things. So your goal needs to be able to propel it to where you can actually get that quality sleep. Some people, it is actually in the brain. That's why we do a brain map and we look for those brainwave patterns that are really high related to sleep, and you can actually train those down. So there are things that you can do neurologically to get away from having these sleep issues and even having to take natural things, because again, just taking melatonin, magnesium, CBD, any of these sleep aids is still a this for that process, meaning that you're only replacing a synthetic with a natural, but it's still not fixing the problem. Okay, number two, you've got to stabilize your blood sugar all day long. And this is something we talk about all the time. Hey Nancy, good to see you there. Listening to binaural beats does the trick for you. Yeah, so some calming things, great. So balancing your blood sugar all day long. People that are swinging highs and lows, up and down. So we eat a meal and our blood sugar spikes up and the body says, oh no, we got to get it down, and it pulls it down, and then we crash and we get tired and spacey and hangry, all of those, and then we go to grab something, some pretzels or whatever it is, and it spikes up. And so those yo-yos throughout the day are going to destroy your energy. You've got to stabilize your blood sugar. This is why we have people test their blood sugar all the time, be very consistent with it. We want it in that 85 to 110 range all day long. If you have that consistent blood sugar, it's going to be very hard for you to have energy crashes if you're doing everything else correctly. So you've got to stabilize that blood sugar. We've got a whole bunch of videos on how to do that, but getting that blood sugar in that good range is going to be amazing for having that all day energy. And then the next is going to be to work on your stress handling and your adrenal glands through there. If we're having adrenal response at various times because we're having stress, we're going to, it's like you're driving down the interstate and you're going 95 and all of a sudden you see the police officer over there and like, oh my gosh. And so your heart goes and you're getting all this adrenaline. What happens in 5 or 10 minutes? Oh, it's like this drop, right? We're like, oh, wow, that was he didn't pull me over, but your energy goes down. And so if we're doing that all day long, adrenaline, we're living on adrenaline because you've got your next project and you've got to run your kids here, and then you've got to get back for that meeting, and then you're at homeschooling, and then you're trying to work from home, and all these things. You're just push, and your body is not able to handle that, and so you start going into this swing of stress. You've got to get more consistent with that stress, be able to handle your stressful events, because we've all got stressors, jobs and cars and kids and COVID and presidents and elections and whatever you want to stress about, you can do it. But you've got to be able to start letting that go, start being able to release the things that you cannot control. You've got to be able to let go and go, you know what, let go, let God, whatever you want your little saying to be, and you just let it go, move on, work on the things that you can control. In the Bible, there's like 50 different verses that talk about worry not, don't have anxiety, all these different things. And so it's been around for thousands of years that, you know what, you've got to just let go and get that stress level down, let those adrenals heal so that you're not on this yo-yo all the time. So here we go. We've got to get that sleep balanced out, get it really good through there, get the blood sugar as stabilized as possible, 85 to 110. Stress and adrenals, you've got to calm those adrenals down. You've got to get that stress in the good range and give your body the best chance possible to be consistent energy all day long. I'll jump on at 5 later tonight, do another video, and you will see that the energy is consistent for me as well. You want it nice and steady all day long. So great having you guys on board. Pop any questions down below, any comments, anything that you guys are doing, but we love having you on, and make it a great day and keep that body strong. Take care, guys.